2018 Lexus GS 350 review. Comfort, sophistication as well as come together within the multi-talented 2018 Lexus GS 350. The 2018 Lexus GS 350 can be a multi-talented luxury sedan that artfully blends comfort, sophistication as well as. Despite its advancing age, the present generation has been in existence for 5 days. The GS still produces a compelling choice, having a well-appointed interior, eager powertrain, sure handling plus a smooth ride. All-wheel drive can be acquired for those who often drive in wet weather, and there is even an F-Sport model that ratchets inside the sporting quotient without much comfort. The heart with the GS 350 can be a 311 horsepower V6 engine. It lacks the dominating thrust seen in rival sedans with turbocharged or supercharged 6-cylinder engines, however impresses having a smooth power delivery. Recent tech and safety upgrades, for example a full suite of driver aids including adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking and lane control, make GS a far more compelling choice than previously. The work just like significant changes to the 2018 model, although Lexus now includes its roadside and emergency assistance program free for the full 10 years, that ought to offer additional peace of mind with the long trips to which the GS is indeed well suited. With its incremental upgrades year over year, today's GS is a lot more luxurious, smooth, comfortable and engaging. Of computer was first. What's new? The Lexus GS 350 rolls into 2018 without significant changes. With 2 trim levels and multiple options, it is simple and dear to equip the GS 350 nicely. But keeping it simple using the base rear-wheel drive GS 350. It comes perfectly equipped and supplies the highest fuel economy from the bunch. Unfortunately, you cannot get the base RWD model with leather upholstery or heated and ventilated seats. Even so, the faux leather seats will still be really nice. One option the world thinks strongly about will be the head-up display, which can be especially useful on long trips. If you live in an area with cold and snowy weather, though, the GS 350 AWD while using added premium package could be the all-weather version with the same car. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Lexus GS 350 mid-size luxury sedan also comes in 2 main versions, Base and F-Sport. Both are provided by either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Standard equipment with the rear-wheel drive GS 350 incorporates a 3.5-litre V6 engine, 311 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, an 8-speed automatic transmission, 18-inch wheels, LED headlights, a sunroof, ambient LED cabin lighting, keyless ignition and entry, dual-zone automatic climate control, power-adjustable front seats heated and ventilated, leather upholstery, driver seat memory settings, a power-adjustable steering wheel as well as a power rear sunshade. Standard tech content includes Bluetooth, the remote touch infotainment interface, a navigation system, voice controls, smartphone app integration, a 12.3-inch display screen and also a 12-speaker head unit. Various driver safety aids, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert along with the Lexus safety system plus suite of advanced active safety measures can also be included. Note that around the all-wheel drive GS 350, leather upholstery is optional by way with the premium package, that includes the heated and ventilated front seats and power rear sunshade. A 6-speed automatic transmission is employed on this model instead on the 8-speed. The rear-wheel drive F-Sport ups the ante on handling with 19-inch wheels with summer performance tires, a sport-tuned adaptive suspension and greater front brakes. It offers a choice of 4-wheel steering or maybe a limit-slip rear differential. The F-Sport has more aggressive back and front bumper and grille styling, power sport seats and different interior trim pieces. All-wheel drive can be acquired, however it is not quite as sporty and have the option for four-wheel steering or perhaps the limit-slip rear differential. On all GS 350s, key standalone options include parking sensors, limited Mark Levinson sound system and also a power-operated trunk. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. The S within this review depend on our full make-sure and extended year-long test from the 2013 Lexus GS 350 F Sport 3.5-litre V6, 6-speed automatic, RWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the GS 350 has gotten some upgrades, including an 8-speed automatic transmission for your rear-wheel drive models, a much more sophisticated fuel injection system, engine upgrades that added 5 horsepower, LED headlights plus more capable entertainment system software. Our initial findings remain broadly applicable to the present year's GS 350. Driving. The Lexus GS 350 F Sport is nimble and moves out nicely, however it's also effortlessly smooth and poised. We have mixed feelings regarding the rear steering, but at the very least it's only a solution. Our F-Sport's summer tires are considered unsuitable for cold climates, but an all-wheel drive version can be acquired. Acceleration. The 3.5-litre V6 packs considerable punch across lots, it's ultra-smooth, and it also makes great noises once you rev it. Before the recent power and transmission upgrade, we measured 0.60 miles per hour use of 5.8 seconds, which lags slightly behind the performance of class leaders. Braking. The GS 350's firm and sure brake pedal tends toward jumpy, nevertheless, you'll actually get accustomed to it. The car has a tendency to exhibit some nosedive during harder stops, and our measured 0.60 miles per hour panic stop distance is concerning average for premium sedans with 3 seasoned summer tires. Steering. We found the optional 4-wheel dynamic rear steering to get quick and precise yet very light, which added approximately an overeager feeling which could not be for every individual. That said, our GS still cruised arrow straight around the open road. Also it could make exceptionally tight U-turns. Handling. In F-Sport trim, the GS 350 drives being a much smaller and lighter car. It feels nimble and delivers impressive cornering response. There is however also a lot of grip and overall stability. Drivability. The 6-speed automatic shifts with incredible smoothness. Sport and normal driving modes offer drivers a selection of steering effort and throttle response maps. Note, we have not yet evaluated the 2018 model's 8-speed transmission. Comfort. Though the Lexus GS 350 F Sport bills itself to be a sports sedan, this doesn't abandon comfort from the pursuit of achieving the title. The F-Sport seats are snug, the ride is smooth, as well as the cabin is usually quiet and well ventilated. Seat comfort. The F-Sport leather sport seats prove to get a highlight, sufficiently bolstered for sporty driving however comfortable and easy to emerge from. The seat's bottoms deliver excellent thigh support, though some drivers found them a tad flat. And they are heated and ventilated. Ride comfort. An adaptive variable suspension system helps this GS 350 split the main difference between sports sedan and proper Lexus. The ride is normally smooth and controlled with little harshness on rough roads. Noise and vibration. A little road noise emanates from the bigger and optional summer performance tires, nonetheless it stops in need of being bothersome. And there's precious little wind noise, even at elevated highway speeds. Climate control. Dual zone climate controls are prominently located, clearly marked as well as simple to understand. The air vents released a nice amount of air, and rear passengers employ a pair of their very own. The F-Sport package adds heated and ventilated seats, as well as a heated leader as optional. Interior. The GS is blessed which is a fairly roomy and cozy interior that oozes quality and refinement. There's little or no to complain about aside from one thing, the but awkward mouse-style interface that controls the entertainment and navigation system. Ease of usage. Most with the GS 350's switches, buttons and knobs are really easy to use and understand without cracking open the owner's manual. But there is one prominent sore spot that may point off, the mouse-style infotainment system controller. It's novel but demands a lot of attention. Getting in, jetting out. There's a great like in this particular category. The doors open wide, the sills are narrow and, as sedans go, the seats are comfortably high. It's generally quite simple to get in or out without having to stoop or do deep knee bends. Driving position. Numerous seat adjustments plus a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel which is a fairly generous adjustment range caused it to be easy to get a variety of drivers to stay in comfortably for the controls having a clear view out above the hood. Roominess. The GS 350 can be a sizable car, by having an interior to fit. Up front you will find lots of shoulder room along with hip, head and leg room. The story is significantly the same within the back seat, unless you and also the person seated directly ahead are generally quite tall. Visibility. The generous glass area provides GS excellent forward and side visibility, as well as the rear three-quarter blind spot is minimal because in the carefully sculpted rear roof pillar. Front and rear parking sensors plus a rear camera take care in the rest. It has fantastic high-beam headlights to the open road, too. Quality. Everything you touch within the Lexus GS F-Sport feels and looks high quality and purpose-built. The important pieces such as the tire, shifter as well as the knee side in the center console offer extra padding and quality leather. Utility. The GS trunk is usefully shaped and quite big, however, you may not as if the type folds above the rear seats to hold larger items on occasion, the GS can't accomplish that. The interior gives a reasonable yet not memorable volume of storage, also it plays well generally child safety seats. Small item storage. As a handy glove box, 2 cup holders ahead in the shifter along with a medium-sized center console that opens wide. Front door pockets can be a decent size, nonetheless they won't hold a water bottle. Rear door pockets are small and often will accept a bottle. The rear center armrest incorporates a storage bin and cup holders. Cargo space. The trunk is rather spacious since it is wide near to the mouth, deep over the floor and accessible by having a broad opening. Hidden hinges won't crush bags. The thing is, the back seat backs tend not to fold as a result of expand space except for any slender ski pass-through that seems just like a consolation prize. Child safety seat accommodation. Has 2 pairs of latch anchors in the bottom and 3 tether anchors down the top. Bottom latch anchors are tightly recessed relating to the seat cushions, though. Rear legroom is generous enough for some rear-facing seats to adjust to, but tall front occupants might have to scoot up some. Technology. This year the Lexus Safety System Plus suite of driver aids is standard on all trims. We have not yet tested recent improvements in voice controls and phone-bearing software, though the performance with the original causes us to confident. We're still not fans from the audio and navigation controller. Audio and navigation. The Mark Levinson subwoofer sounds great, and yes, it has simple volume and tune knobs. Higher audio functions and also the navigation system need the use of a quirky interface that isn't that easy to make use of without diverting attention from driving. The vast screen permits just an image display. Smartphone integration. New changes for the software have been demonstrated to improve Bluetooth pairing and hardwired USB connection speed. We have not yet tested this latest version, but we expect good performance considering that the older iteration performed reasonably well. Driver aids. The previously optional Lexus Safety System Plus is currently standard. It includes adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, intelligent high beam control, and lane departure warning with mitigation. Blind spot monitoring with cross-traffic alert is standard, too. Voice control. New voice control software continues to be introduced, but we have not yet fully tested it. The last version was stilted and left room for improvement. Those having an iPhone still have selecting holding the voice button longer to directly engage Siri on their own phone and produce calls like that.